Today, I'm going to be diving into a topic every Minecraft fan has debated, the best Minecraft mod pack of all time. For me, and a lot of others, it is obviously Pixelmon. And by the end of this video, you'll see why Pixelmon isn't just a mod pack, it is a complete Pokémon RPG inside of Minecraft, and why it stands above every other mod pack ever made. From catching Pokemon to battling friends, training, exploring, and even shiny hunting, Pixelmon transforms Minecraft into something you've never experienced before. We first need to start by asking, why does Pokemon work so perfectly with Minecraft? Minecraft is about exploration, creativity, and progression, and Pokemon is about collection strategy and training. When you combine the two, you get a game that is almost limitless. You can explore custom biomes filled with many types of Pokemon. You catch, train, and evolve them, making for a great experience solo or with friends. It's honestly good either way. You can also battle NPC trainers or your friends in multiplayer, which just adds another level of progression. Like if you want to beat the game, quote unquote, you need to train up your Pokemon and evolve them and stuff, which does not take a short amount of time. So this game makes Minecraft so much more limitless, and it's honestly just a great addition. And the great thing about Pixelmon and all of the other mod packs that just have Pokemon in Minecraft, it captures everything that makes Pokemon amazing, and it layers it on top of Minecraft's sandbox feature, and the result is like a very addictive experience that keeps players coming back for more. I mean, I've definitely played my fair share of probably days in Pixelmon. Yeah, I definitely want to make a 100 days Pixelmon video sometime soon because I love Pokemon. If you guys didn't know, I used to play Pokemon competitively before I started making Minecraft videos. So the combination of Pokemon and Minecraft, my two best favorite games, is genuinely just some of the best Minecraft experiences I've ever had. Now let's break down what makes Pixelmon so special. First of all, it adds hundreds of Pokemon into Minecraft. From like your classic starter Pokemon to some of the most rare and legendary Pokemon. The mod gives you a huge variety to catch, which is amazing for repeated play, so it just keeps you coming back. Each Pokemon is also fully animated and has its own behaviors, and it interacts naturally with the Minecraft world. For example, grass-type Pokemon might wander in fields, water-type Pokemon will like swim in lakes, and flying types like just fly. They like fly over mountains and stuff, and it makes the world feel so alive and is awesome. Next is the battle system. Pixelmon replicates the turn-based combat from the mainline Pokemon games, and each Pokemon has moves, and here's the surprising part, it has abilities as well. And also the typings matter as well, so you need to know your typings if like you really want to do well at this game. You can't really just like spam attacks, you need to strategize based on type advantages like status effects and your team synergy. It's incredibly satisfying, especially when you face other players or challenging NPC trainers, which there is definitely no shortage of challenging NPC trainers, because if you decide you want to explore around the world, which you definitely should, there are so many new structures that have just challenging NPC trainers, and there are gym battles as well. But there's also just like one-off, like crazy hard battles, which is so fun. It adds an element of like surprise to the game. Then we also have the items and mechanics of Pixelmon. You have Pokeballs for capturing Pokemon. You can also evolve your Pokemon with evolution stones. And then there's TMs and HMs for moves, which is a very surprising feature considering like, I don't know, I feel like that would be pretty hard to implement into the game. But yeah, I don't know, they did it, and it makes it even better. And there's also held items that can change battle outcomes. Even the inventory feels like a real Pokemon adventure with dedicated slots for healing items, Pokeballs, and berries. And another key feature is something I already touched on a little bit, but I want to expand on it. There are NPC trainers and gyms. So the world is filled with AI trainers who will challenge you, giving you the feeling of like a real Pokemon journey. Gyms let you test your skills, and you can earn badges that track your progression. And there are also servers for Pixelmon, and they will have special tournaments or challenges where you can compete for like in-game prizes. And finally, Pixelmon actually includes quests and events. There are mini quests like scattered throughout the world. You might have to defeat a specific trainer or something, or find a rare item, or catch a legendary Pokemon. But there's also seasonal events. They add like new challenges and opportunities to discover rare Pokemon or rare items, which keeps the gameplay very fresh even after dozens of hours. Me and my friend Sterling have probably poured days into Pixelmon, and yeah, I don't know why we stopped playing, because it genuinely is some of the best Minecraft experience I've ever had. What really sets Pixelmon apart from every other Minecraft mod pack is its depth and replayability. This is where the mod really shines. It's not just like a novelty or fun addition to Minecraft. It is like a genuine game that keeps you coming back for hours, days, or in my case, even weeks. Let's start with progression and strategy. Pixelmon isn't a game where you just catch a few Pokemon and call it a day. Every Pokemon has unique stats, abilities, natures, and movesets. This means that your choices do matter. Like, do you want to prioritize speed over defense, or should you focus on a Pokemon that can tank damage, or one that hits really hard but is fragile? Type advantages play a huge role in every battle, fire versus water, electric versus flying. It's just like the mainline Pokemon games. And to add on top of that, breeding is another layer of strategy. You can breed Pokemon to get the perfect combination of IVs, abilities, and moves. This really allows for incredibly deep team building. For example, if you want a competitive battle-ready Charizard, you might need to spend hours carefully breeding, training, and leveling Pokemon to create your ideal team. And for those who love shiny hunting, the thrill of encountering a rare, differently colored Pokemon makes every encounter feel exciting and rewarding. It's a goal that keeps you exploring and grinding without it feeling repetitive. Then there's the exploration and discovery. Pokemon spawn in specific biomes, which means that exploring the world is not only fun, but it's actually essential. Grass types will obviously appear in plains biomes, water types near lakes and oceans, and ice types in like snowy mountains. Legendary Pokemon have extremely rare spawns though, and often require players to explore like dangerous areas or complete specific quests to encounter them. Hidden dungeons, rare loot, and unique events really do keep you on your toes, ensuring that the world feels alive and full of surprises. Like, you never know what you might find around the next corner. It also, Pixelmon encourages creativity in how you play. Like, do you focus on capturing and completing your Pokédex? Or do you want to optimize a battle team to dominate trainers and gyms? Or maybe you just enjoy shiny hunting and trading with friends? Every playstyle is valid, and the mod supports all of them seamlessly. Finally, let's talk about some of the replayability. Pixelmon is not a game you beat in a single session or a single run. Every single world feels different, with Pokemon spawning differently depending on the biome, time of day, or server rules if you're playing on a server. And multiplayer adds an entirely new layer. You can challenge your friends or trade Pokemon with them to complete your collection, or participate in custom server events and tournaments. No two experiences are ever going to be identical. Even after months of playing, there are still new Pokemon to catch, there's a lot of strategies to test and events to participate in, and updates from the Pixelmon team, as well as fan-created content, ensure that the game keeps evolving. There's always something new to discover, whether it's a rare Pokemon, a hidden dungeon, or a new strategy that they just implemented. In short, the gameplay depth of Pixelmon is extraordinary. It's not just about catching Pokemon or surviving in Minecraft. It's about building teams, strategizing battles, exploring the expansive world, and continually challenging yourself. This is what makes Pixelmon endlessly replayable and keeps players engaged for hundreds of hours. It's a perfect balance of strategy, exploration, and creativity, and it's a key reason why Pixelmon stands above all of the other mod packs. Pixelmon's multiplayer is another reason it stands above every other mod pack. You can trade Pokemon with friends, battle them in arenas, or team up to tackle challenges together like raid dens. Servers will also host tournaments, gyms, and special events where players will compete for prizes, giving the game a competitive edge that keeps players coming back. The community is also very vibrant and passionate. Fans will create new mods, skins, and events, and even in some cases custom Pokemon worlds. This level of community engagement means Pixelmon doesn't just exist as a mod, but it kind of thrives as like almost an ecosystem of like players, modders, designers. Like, everybody who likes Pixelmon is contributing in some way. You're really a part of a world where player creativity directly contributes to the game experience, making every server and just every world feel unique. In short, Pixelmon is the best Minecraft mod pack ever created because it merges exploration, collection, strategy, and multiplayer gameplay in a way that feels natural and endlessly engaging. You can start your journey with your favorite starter, explore an expansive world, train and breed Pokemon, challenge gyms, hunt shinies, and battle friends, all while still enjoying the creative freedom of Minecraft. The game never stops offering new challenges, goals, and adventures. And the community ensures that no matter how long you play, the world keeps growing and evolving. If you haven't tried Pixelmon yet, you're missing out on one of the most complete and rewarding Minecraft experiences ever created. But anyways, hit that like button if you're a Pokemon or a Minecraft fan, and subscribe for more modded Minecraft content. And comment below what would be your first Pokemon if you started playing Pixelmon today. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.